Welcome back everyone to my garage. So today is an exciting day. First off, it's the day after I've installed this new ZR1 style hood on the C8. Man, this hood just looks amazing. I absolutely love this hood. I got it for $1,000 US plus shipping. So that was yesterday. Then today, I'm gonna be replacing the steering wheel on my Ram TRX. So let's go take a look at that steering wheel that I got. So I just wanted to spice up the interior of the TRX. I chose an all leather, so it's full Napa leather up on the top and on the bottom, and perforated on the bottom. Perforated on the sides. It's got the red stitching, the red stripe. It's much thicker than stock for sure. It's got the heated steering wheel option, and it just feels like really nice. It's much thicker. I like how this is defined right here. Like, it just feels really good and solid. Now my truck doesn't have any red stitching, but eventually I'm going to tie this into the interior by replacing the seat belts with red, and I think it's going to give it a really nice pop of color. It's been half an hour, which I think is plenty of time for the battery to drain, so I think it's safe to work in removing the airbag. In order to remove the airbag, here's your access hole. You need to release the springs holding the airbag. The tool that I found that works really well in the past is a puncture tool, kind of similar to this, or an Allen key. This one is a 3/16. Fits perfectly in that hole. You only need to go an inch. If you're going in further and you can't find that release, you're missing the mark. So an inch is all you need. So let's just give it a try. It's a really small area, and this is by far the most difficult part of this job. Okay, so it took me a few minutes to get the airbag off, and I found the tool that worked the best is an Allen key, just like this. And you basically have to put it in and wait until you can feel and hear touching some metallic piece, and that's your spring. And once you're on that spring, you can feel it, right? There's some resistance. Push in as much as you can, and an Allen key works really good because you've got a nice flat end to get a good hold of that spring. So I've done both sides, and now this should just come right off. Okay, there we go. All right, now I can pop this out. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, now to remove some of these connections, I'll start with these red ones. Those are pretty straightforward. You just need a really fine flathead screwdriver and just lift up the tab, and then these should just pop right out. Lift up the red tab and kind of squeeze these two tabs on the side, and it'll pop right out. So let's work on this one here. Okay, so that's up. See those tabs there on the side? I find it's easier just to get a screwdriver and push those tabs in. Man, these connections are a pain in the ass. Okay, so for this one, I found what you need to do is just push down here and pull up. There we go. So this is the spring that you were trying to release. So it takes quite a bit of force to get that to move. And where is that access hole? Let's see. So just like this, right? That's where your Allen key will come in through. Now that we got the airbag removed, now it's pretty straightforward. And then we got to remove this connection right here. For this one here, it's a little tricky, but I found what you need to do. If you look in the back, to get your screwdriver in and kind of push down on the side. See that? Now this white tab is released right there. Now you can go ahead and pull on these two tabs on the top and bottom, just squeeze, and it pulls right out. The nut that holds your steering wheel is a 24 millimeter. Ta-da! Nice. Okay, so here's a good comparison. The leather feels a little nicer. The perforation is much more defined. This is really nice. Like, it feels really good in your hands. We just got to transfer the controls from the factory to the new wheel. So these 4 screws here that hold this bezel is a T20. I found that removing the back piece first is going to help a lot. So I think what I need to do now is disconnect these for your heated steering wheel. Disconnecting the harness for the heated option, I would say, is probably the most frustrating part. So what you need to do is first, there's this plastic piece that goes in like this. Actually, this way. So you need to pop this piece off first. Okay, and then your piece is going to be like this. I found the only thing that works is getting a flathead screwdriver, prying this black piece up and trying to pull at the same time. Right, so that's what you're trying to do, is just get this tab off, but I found it was really hard to do that, trying to pull this up and trying to pull it out at the same time was really difficult. Okay, I'm going to remove these paddle shifters. Those are also a T20. Okay, and this whole piece should come out together, and then just snake it through. So I believe we are done with the factory wheel, so we can put that aside. The wiring for the paddle shifter is going to come through this hole right here. Just pops right in. And we're going to use the same screws. And so far everything's fitting perfectly on this new steering wheel. Just putting the finishing pieces together. And I gotta say, everything came together beautifully. Everything matched up. Everything fit perfect. I'm just screwing these screws back on, and I should be pretty much done. And then we can go ahead and put this on the truck. So everything is a perfect fit. Like, you can see there's like no gaps anywhere. There's no gaps underneath. Everything fit perfectly. This one comes with the holes pre-drilled on the side. That's nice. The wheel that I bought previously wasn't like that, so I had to drill the holes. So last thing I need to do is just put these covers on back here. So that looks really sharp. Oh, and that feels amazing. All right, so now we can go ahead and put this on the truck. So I've got that in there. I've got my wires for the airbag. Okay. This one's gonna connect to the airbag, and these for the airbag. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put that nut on. Now we can go ahead and torque it down to 45 foot-pounds. There we go. I think that's it. That looks good. Okay, now I'm going to connect the battery and make sure everything works. What a nice day. It's sunny. I put the new steering wheel on the Ram. I'm washing the Porsche. It's the day after I just installed this new ZR1 hood on a C8. Now, this looks so good. Wow. It came out so good, guys. I absolutely love the steering wheel. Fitment, everything perfect. The quality perfect. Everything works just the way it should. The steering wheel heats up. Horn works, like everything works perfectly. And I'm really happy with the results of the steering wheel. I think it looks so much better than the stock steering wheel. I love the little bit of red. Kind of goes with the theme of the truck, the black and red. And just the quality, like it's so nice. Like everything fits so well together. Like there's absolutely no gaps anywhere. The stitching looks so good. And this leather feels really nice. Just feels really good. Now, this steering wheel is going to go really nice with my next mod that I'm planning to do on the TRX. And that is replacing all 5 of the seat belts with red. I think that little touch of red, the seat belts, I think it's going to go really nice with the steering wheel. So I can't wait to do the seat belts. I haven't seen really any TRXs with the red seat belts, but I think it's going to look really nice on this truck. So that'll definitely be my next mod, is replace the seat belts in a nice Ferrari red color to match this beautiful new steering wheel. And oh my god, I absolutely love the steering wheel. 400 bucks Canadian, guys. That's Canadian, so you're looking at $300 US. It was the last one available on Amazon. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, wow, this looks amazing. The other ones that I've seen, this was all carbon fiber here on top and bottom. But the problem with that is the carbon fiber won't match this carbon fiber, which is kind of unique style pattern for the Ram. And I just don't think carbon fiber really goes with the truck. I feel I like this much better. Wintertime, the leather will feel better than carbon fiber. But man, that is a really nice looking steering wheel. Really nice upgrade to the Ram. Absolutely love it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Next mod on the TRX will be the red seat belts, so I can't wait to do that. And for now, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.